Hello, you're very welcome along in advance to my upcoming workshop as part of the Cross Border Virtual Tourism Conference, which is taking place on the 22nd and 23rd of April from 9:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. And I'm going to be delivering a practical workshop called Deeper Connections with Podcasting. And I thought it would be helpful if I could give you a flavour ahead of our workshop on what we're going to cover and ultimately how it can help your business or your brand. So my name is Wayne Denner and I have been a content creator for over 15 years. I'm the host of the Zero Lives Left business, career and life podcast. And I've been running that podcast since 2015. And over the past 5 years, we've produced over 50 episodes of the podcast, with each episode receiving over 2,500 listens. I'm also co-founder of an exciting new startup called Cobabble, which is the world's local virtual learning and development platform. And I've been an entrepreneur for the past 25 years. And I've been involved in businesses and startups and absolutely everything in between. I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and one of the most important things in my business has been producing regular content for my target customer. And that content helps build relationships with my customers. And I have a very simple mantra in my business. Visibility creates opportunity, and opportunity creates success. I want to show you in this 30-minute workshop how tapping into the power of podcasting can help you, your business, and your brand increase its visibility globally and also help build more engagement with your customers. So 3 important things that you're going to need to check and make sure that you have in place before the workshop. Do a quick tech check. Check the audio coming out of your computer, your laptop, your iPad, or your smartphone. Make sure that it's enabled and that you can hear the sound. The conference is going to be taking place via Zoom. So in advance, download, create your account on Zoom, test your audio, make sure that your headphones are receiving the audio and all working the way that they should. Use a physical pair of headphones if possible. That will help any feedback. It will also help you get a better audio experience and ensure that you can hear all of the information from the different speakers. And finally, make sure you have a notepad and a pen handy. That's important so that you can jot down the information that you're learning as part of the virtual conference. You're going to receive lots of useful and helpful information, so it's important that you have your notepad and your pen handy so that you can write down the information, but more importantly, that you can revisit the information after the event and that you can execute this information and you can put it into practice within your business or your organization. And I promise you one thing, that you're going to be getting lots of helpful and handy tips, and you're going to want to have that notepad to be able to write them down. So what am I going to cover in my workshop? I'm going to be introducing you to the world of podcasting. Why 5 years ago I decided to move into the world of podcasting. What are some of the benefits of you investing your time in podcasting, and what are some of the results that you can expect to get from podcasting. We're going to take a look at creating smart audio content with just your smartphone. You don't need any expensive equipment. There's no mixing desks required. There is no steep learning curve. There's no sophisticated software needed. You have all you need within your smartphone device or your iPad. And I'm going to show you the free app that you're going to use in order to be able to produce your first podcast. We're going to look at how podcasting helps build a more meaningful connection with visitors. It's more of a personalized content experience, and why visitors now are seeking out audio content more than ever before they visit a destination. So what are you going to learn within this 30-minute workshop? You're going to learn lots of new things. You're going to learn some new skills, but you're also going to learn simple podcasting tips, production tips for travel and hospitality businesses or destinations. You're also going to learn why podcasts are powerful for our audiences. They are a hugely powerful content marketing technique that you can use to build relationships with your customers. And then what podcasts formats are going to work for your business, because there are different types of podcasting formats. How do you choose the right podcasting format for your business? And then how do you market that podcast once you have it produced? How do you push it out on the internet and social media? How do you actually get people to download and subscribe to your podcast? I'm going to be letting you into some of my secret tips and hacks that work for me, which will also work for you. So it's really important that you save the date and that you make sure that you register. You got to register in advance of the Cross-Border Virtual Tourism Conference, so make sure you do that. Have a listen to my podcasts. Do a simple search on the internet or on iTunes or Spotify and search for the Zero Lives Left podcast and give a couple of my episodes a listen so you can get a flavor of what my podcast sounds like and some of the content that I make available within the podcast, and also the great guests that I bring on to the show. Drop by my website, waynedenner.com, and find out a little bit more about what I do and a little bit of background of my experience. And also send me a tweet to @WayneDenner or @ZeroLivesLeftPodcast. I would love to hear from you in advance of the workshop, so please do reach out. Please do get in touch. Let's get that connection started in advance. And if you are on LinkedIn, please do send me a personalized connection request across. I would love to connect with as many people as possible. And if there are any questions that you have ahead of the workshop, please do reach out and please do get in touch. So don't forget the date, the 22nd and 23rd of April from 9:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. as part of the Cross-Border Virtual Tourism Conference. I'm looking forward to seeing you and chatting.